feel privileged. I feel honored to actually have experienced music history. I'm talking about NWA. NWA is the group that came in and changed the landscape of hip-hop forever.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that started what we know as gangster rap. Really, to them, they just said, no, it's just reality, man. This is just the fucked up world I live in.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to tell you something. Yeah. I don't really do that gangster shit, but I get my ass beat every day by the cops. You know, I have to duck every time I want to go to school, and when I'm coming back home, you know, that's just the kind of shit I live through. And if y'all don't want to listen, tell you what, politicians won't listen to us. You know, the authorities won't listen to us. We'll just make a song about it, and you know, when you do that, and then when the white kids start buying it, it's like, oh shit. You know, maybe we should have listened to these motherfuckers for a long time ago. Straight Outta Compton, of course, deals with Dr. Dre, MC Ren, DJ Yella, Ice Cube, and of course, Easy motherfucking E. This is actually the movie that F. Gary Gray left Captain America Winter Soldier. He was going to do that, but he said, no, I got something else playing. He said, I'm about to do this gangster shit.
I got to get something off my chest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And these guys are the ones that brought a lot of attention to the inner city with their music. Everyone's been looking forward to this because now we finally get our rap biopic that we've been looking for, like the epic one. You know, we've had it for blues, we had it for rock.
Now we're getting into shit that like we know.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. When I was 16, this shit took over my high school. Like we had never seen shit like this before. Yeah. You know, it was that shit where I had to explain to parents and other kids, y'all, you just don't get it, man. You know, I'm from the streets, man. The strongest part of this movie are these guys coming together. They are like the fucking Avengers, man. You know, it's like you had Dre, the visionary. You had Eazy-E, the bad boy. You know, you had Ice Cube, the poet. Everybody had their place.
What about DJ Ren?
Oh, yeah, and those guys did shit, too.
I feel so bad for those.
I know. You know, somebody had to set the speakers up.
Yeah. Damn. You know, every Avengers needs that Hawkeye. In addition to this being an origin story, now when these guys come together, and that's when you got them as a collective, and that's when you saw them start getting together and experiencing the same problems, which was the police brutality that they had. Yeah. And that's what's great about this film is that, like Selma, this is it feels like, wow, man, this is how long ago? And this feels about as relevant, if not more, today than what it did back then with all the police brutality cases that we have. And the shit makes you upset to see it. Because
these clients of yours, these rappers, they look like gang members.
You can't come down here and arrest people just because of what they look like. Are you crazy? But that's police harassment.
You said you're a manager, right?
Yeah.
Not a lawyer.
Does that matter? You cannot come down here and harass these guys because they're black.
Shit, I was more scared for the cops. Right? That's Paul Giamatti as their manager, Jerry Heller, and I was scared for them, man. That motherfucker looked like a pit bull with a fucking hairpiece on,
like a pug with a hairpiece.
Fuck yeah, he scared the fuck out of me right there. And he's great in the movie, man. He plays a complex part because anybody who knows the story about this, they know that their manager was ripping them off.
A lot. Well, the thing is, everybody's manager was ripping them off. Like every music story has a manager with somebody getting ripped off.
This is one of the things that sets it above the average biopic is that in any other biopic, he just would have been the guy that got more sleazy as it went along. But when the shit really hits with them, it's like, man, I'm not angry at this guy. I'm just upset and sad that their relationship had to end like this.
Well, it shows both sides of everybody. Like almost everybody in here, you see what's bad about them and you see what's good, except the cops. Fuck the cops. But there's so many characters that in any other biopic they would be the villain of the movie, and it just doesn't work out that way. It's like even when you hate somebody, you like they show me parts of them that aren't like that all the time.
Everybody's a gray. Yeah. Nobody's evil. Nobody's good. Everybody's doing what they have to do to get by, especially coming from their environment.
So they're realistic.
So and it's in the first half of the movie, it's very realistic, especially when you see them getting beat down by the cops. And they're out there, they got them on the ground. And several times you see them just being slapped around. You see their parents being fucking abused, man, by the cops. The cops come up and just call them niggers without any remorse and just walk away, man. You see that shit, it pisses you off. And that's what fuels the movie, man. So it's it's crafted so well to where they feed you that.
Yeah.
And so when you get to the moment where you get to see where it leads to them creating the song "Fuck the Police," you're like, "Fuck yeah, man!"
Hell yeah, Q. Yeah. It's gonna start some shit, but this is what we need. Hell yeah.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
The audience was like, "Yeah!" Even the security guards left this shit. I mean, this is the people are singing this out loud.
A young nigga got it bad cause I'm brown. And not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on.
You see that constable car outside?
Yeah.
When we came up, then when you heard that song, do you want to go outside and just flip that motherfucker? Fuck the constable. But I thought that these actors were really good in the movie, man.
I thought that that the movie didn't rest on its laurels in any way at all. I thought the casting was just amazing. I mean, just that alone, when even just thinking about it the day after, it's like, man, they really got the best actors possible to have the look and who were really good actors and just brought it.
Oh yeah, especially like O'Shea Jackson. It's like that's a time when you
Little
say,
Q.
"Shit, nepotism better be in effect right here," because he looks just like his
Man,
dad.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like if they want to do a reboot of "Are We There Yet?"
Right.
That's who you got.
We here now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We made it, bitch.
Yeah. Got the fucking car. Okay, Dad. All right. Shit, I mean, this motherfucker, even he's like 8 years old, he still looked like his dad, had a beard and everything. You could tell that for Cube, that's like really a heartfelt thing too. I mean, they had this movie made about you and to see your legacy, your son in it.
I wonder if there's an interview like, so how much did you study Ice Cube for this role?
Motherfucker, for real.
Oh no, actually,
That's my whole life.
yeah, no, there was someone did actually ask.
Did
me
they
that
really?
question. Yeah, they were on ESPN.
How does one prepare to play their father in a movie like this?
The preparation was the hardest work. You know, Gary Gray, our director, he got me the acting coaches I needed, and it was a 2-year process of auditioning before I can even get to the chemistry test where Universal got to pick me.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Michael Smith.
You auditioned to play your
2
dad.
years.
I went up at one reporter to sit there and say, "So have you actually met Ice Cube?" You know what, man?
How does he feel about you playing him?
Just shoot his ass right there. But I read a lot of comments about this.
Yeah.
Oh, another fucking movie about guys shooting each other and talking about how better they are than everybody else and fucking a lot of women and having babies. I'm like, you know,
That had to be somebody who didn't see the movie or went in with that notion.
somebody. That was most of the comment sections on one site I went on today.
Man, what you doing reading comment sections? What's wrong with you?
Man,
you older than that. You know better.
Yeah.
Because I like, I want to be angry for this shit, man. I want to come in and be gangster with this. I want to be mad. And you know what? And that's what made me mad because a lot of people, that's what they didn't realize about the music when it came out, and they're still talking that shit today. It was really about the double standard of free speech.
Sure.
When you guys talk about your rights and your freedom, and when it applies to a certain image, that's fine. But when it comes to us, all of a sudden, it's dangerous to the point where we're getting harassed by the FBI.
Y'all just got a snapshot of how Americans really feel.
We gave the people a voice. We gave the people truth.
Yeah, but your songs, they glamorize the lifestyle of gangs, guns, drugs.
Our art is a reflection of our reality. What you see when you go outside your door?
I know what I see.
And it ain't glamorous.
You get AKs from Russia and cocaine from Colombia.
And ain't none of us got a passport, so you might want to check the source.
Yeah, next question.
I love that. That flustered white guy, like, yeah, whatever, man. You're right. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get yours one day, man. And it was an amazing feeling. I was blown away, and I got home that night, and I just something inside me snapped and said, "All right, motherfucker, settle down. Just hold on. Sit your ass down, and think about what you're saying right now, because right now you on a really high nostalgia trip. You loving this shit with fucking gangster goggles on and shit right now, you know? And I had to think about it. And the more I sat down and said, wow, man, it's great when you can do this and the energy does carry the film, but the first half is a whole lot better than the second half. Yeah. Because the first half is, like we always say with superhero movies, the origin story. Mm-hmm. The second half is where it starts to be the biopic. And, where it feels like it's kind of rushed. They have to, give you the highlights. They do it earlier on in the movie, the typical melodrama that you see in a biopic, especially with the, all the, no one understands me, especially my parents. Yeah. In this case, it's Dre. And this is early on in the movie where his mom is telling him, hey, you got to get the fuck out the house and get a job. This DJ shit ain't working.
You think we're done here?
Yeah, I mean,
You got something to say to me?
You don't care what I'm fighting for, okay? I already know what I want to do with my life. And it definitely ain't sitting in some cubicle taking orders on...
Okay, that's a weird edit right there. I didn't do that.
Really weird edit.
I didn't do that because it was like, I guess they cut it out for language because y'all would probably be like, what the fuck did she do that for?
Yeah,
even Dre's like, what the fuck did I say?
It's not like that in the movie.
No, it's not like that in the movie.
It makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Mommy dearest.
The black mommy dearest. You're like, yeah.
It seemed like she had already decided 5 minutes ago she was going to slap him, and she just jumped the gun.
And it definitely ain't sitting in some cubicle taking orders on...
She's like, don't you ever talk about cubicles here.
Office work is a good job.
That's another guy who was really good in the movie. That was Corey. I think his name was Corey Hawkins, the guy that played that role of Dre.
What's he been in before? He looks super familiar.
Well, was he? I know he looks like a black Benedict Cumberbatch.
He does,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
And he went to Juilliard.
Okay.
I heard Dre talking about him in an interview. So every time they cut, he was just kind of like, "Was that good, Dre? Did I encompass the street for you enough? I'll be in my trailer if you need me. Away from you, scary Negroes. I'll see you later." In the second half, that's when the egos kick in, and that's when everybody start the infighting, and they split. And so you have these pockets of different stories that go on. And with that, that's when it feels like it's a juggling act. It's like, oh shit, it's like being in a room with 2-year-olds. It's like, okay, I got to focus on this. I got to focus on this. Oh shit, I forgot about this. And you got to come back to this. And it doesn't feel as honest as the first half. Do you remember this part in the movie where they show Ice Cube at a computer, at a word processor, and he's actually saying out loud, "You got knocked the fuck out." That's funny. Yeah, that's actually a line right there. It's almost like he's going to look up at the camera and be like, "Oh, hi, I'm Ice Cube. You might know me from such rap groups as," and it's like, wow, man. I'm just saying, for as strong as the first half was, for that part, like Eazy-E, he got sick in the movie. So they had to let you know that he's sick because every time he's talking to somebody, he's like, "Man, where's my money?" It was like,
no. It was like he'd do a scene and somewhere in the middle, it was like somebody poked him and went like, "Oh, yeah."
I forgot I had that.
Oh, that's right. That's coming up. Tease the AIDS. What? Oh yeah. You all right, man? Yeah.
It was like that. Play the sympathy card, and it was like, wow, man, it's really noticeable. Yeah. But the guy who plays him, Martin, what did you think about him? The guy who played him, his name is Jason Mitchell.
It's so hard to see him like that,
isn't it though?
Looking like the black Carl Rikiki. Yeah.
I know.
Like in reverse.
Yeah, we got a hipster friend that dresses just like this, except he's white.
His shirt is black. Yeah, right.
I thought Jason Mitchell, who played Eazy-E, man, you talk about he doesn't look like Eazy-E. It's about not looking like him. It's about making you believe through his demeanor. And yeah, man, he comes through. He's the funniest one. He's the most charismatic out these guys. He didn't want to be a rapper at first, so they had to come bring him in. He funded them through his drug money. Yeah. And so he's active. Since he's the hardest one, he's the one with the most charisma and bravado out of all of them, in the most business sense. And he's cool about it too. He's just like, hey, look, y'all fucking up my money. Get it straight. You get into other parts of the movie where the actors, you start to see actors that don't look anything like the people they're portraying, but they're effective. Like the dude that played Suge Knight. Yeah. That motherfucker is just downright frightening. No. Yeah, he's terrifying.
He's like the black kingpin.
He's the black kingpin. And if anything, and who's this guy? And the guy who played him is actually R. Marcos Taylor. You saw that big motherfucker. You thought, look at this fat fuck. And I saw pictures when I was looking up of him, like right there. You see all that muscle on him? This motherfucker is horrifying. If half the shit that they say about Suge Knight is true, he's a fucking villain, man. He's evil.
Yeah, man. We saw him run over a person. Yeah.
But you didn't.
People off balconies and shit.
Yeah. Death Row Records was a fucking horror show, man.
Yeah. They got the name for a reason.
but even he comes in like a good guy. He's like, he's kind of saving the day at first. Mm-hmm. It's just that later you made a Faustian pact. Like,
man,
the devil.
It really was like that. Like you dealt with the fucking devil. Like Dre came up to his fucking studio and there was a guy under the table being attacked by a fucking pit bull. Like they had his ass.
Everybody laughing at it.
With everybody, it was some Django Unchained shit, man.
It was, yeah.
And Dre was like, "What the fuck is going on here, man?" He's like, "Man, we got money. Why y'all acting like niggas, man? We got money."
He's like, "We're getting this money."
The guy that played Tupac. They nailed that. They nailed that dude.
Oh yeah, that dude.
Jesus, man, it was like watching him right there. Like he looked more like him than any kind of hologram did.
Did he act like him though?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not in it much. He's not in it much.
Man.
But the little bit he's there, you have to go like, wait, what now?
Yeah, they had him in the shadow enough, but that dude looks just like him.
Fuck yeah, that dude.
The only dude that they didn't get right was Snoop Dogg, man.
I was gonna ask him about
man,
that.
the guy that they
got all the West Coast legends.
Oh yeah, the guy that they got playing Snoop Dogg is a dude his name is Keith Stanfield.
What the fuck?
Looking like he's about to go to hipster boot camp
That
right now.
motherfucker looks like Soulja Boy.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't we see a dude in the trailer that looked like exactly like Snoop Dogg? What happened to him? The Crit Walker.
That was not him. I thought that was gonna be him too.
Wow.
Why the fuck didn't they hire that dude?
Like he's already in the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I suppose.
That was just a little one-off scene. You could have got that.
You could have got that dude, man.
There he is.
Yeah, right there. Yo, he just keep going.
Bye, homie.
Yeah. But y'all see this dude right here, and then you put it on Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg like, what the fuck? You remember when he came in, and the whole theater just laughed because it was like looking at a dude doing a Snoop Dogg impression.
Yeah.
They said, like Dre was like, yo, come check this out, man. What you think? It's like, yo, homie, that's good, man. It was like, wow, stop.
It's such a small part. It's almost a cameo. I
Okay.
mean, maybe they figured like, look, we ain't building a movie around him.
Yeah.
It'll come in, it'll throw a bone to some people who will be excited. Maybe we can get him in and out before it ruins everything.
So it's just a one-off scene. Basically.
Yeah, it really is. You can feel that F. Gary Gray, he's doing his best with this. The love for this material is there. You know, he actually directed Ice Cube in Friday. It's the same director. So for these guys to come in and give him his blessing, they were over the material the whole time, and you can feel it. You can actually feel it there. I mean, they covered some things that I didn't think they'd ever cover, like that world-class Wrecking Crew shit that Dre did back in the day when he was pretty much a glam rock dude.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of fodder for Ice Cube with this record.
Oh, yeah. Man, that shit. For a movie that covers what we consider to be the same grounds that a biopic does, the strong, really angry, energetic first half of this film carried over into the second half. And it's still an amazingly entertaining film, man.
Yeah.
Well, I went in, I thought 2.5 hours. I came out saying, I want 4 hours. You know, yeah. I want this to be like the Hunger Games. I want a part 2. Eazy is the emotional centerpiece of everything. So they ended it pretty well. When I watched this, and I still think it's better than movies that critics praise, like Walk the Line and Ray.
Yeah.
You can call me biased all you want to, but I think that this is way better than that kind of stuff. And those movies are good too.
Yeah. Oscar winning good.
Yeah, Oscar winning good. This is a full price for me. I mean, undoubtedly. Like I said, maybe I am on a nostalgia trip, but loved it.
I don't have the same nostalgia attachment as you do, but I can say that I feel like I like this movie better than you did. Maybe a lot better. I mean, even with everything you said that you brought up that you saw as flaws, I was like, yeah, those are decisions that got made, but it didn't take anything away from it. Like, it's so much fun watching them rise and go on the tour with them. Yeah. And you like them so much that it's just, it just kind of breaks your heart watching them break apart and, seeing how it's going to go down. And there's nothing fantastic about it. And yeah, putting in the social context of what was going on in LA and the violence with the cops and Rodney King, the significance of it in history, it just fueled itself. It just kept going. What you said about, it's 2.5 hours, didn't feel like that. I wanted more. And I don't mean like, I want a little bit more. It's like, no. I want to know the rest of the story. Like, I could have watched it until they showed each of them die, which they haven't even died.
Let's go predict their deaths.
But might as well just make a movie that's not even true.
Right. Yeah, but just more of the story. Keep telling what's happening to him now. It was just that entertaining. Also, there's a couple of scenes in here where, man, it might be hard to keep your eyes dry. I mean, those actors really pulled it off with some significant deaths that happened. This is easily the best movie I've seen this year so far. So I give it a very high full price.
But you know what? I gotta tell y'all something, man. Bring that chair with you bring it with you real quick.
I'd be very disappointed. I can tell you that.
I'm already disappointed. Fucking with me all month, man. just because your last name is Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he was asking us, begging us to bring him to the screening. He was saying, man, you know, I think it'd be funny to have a white dude named Compton come in and talk about this. And we told you what?
You said, sure, if you could find out if I could get a ticket and whatnot.
And what happened?
Well, they stopped letting you guys have +1s.
That's actually a lie. They were letting us bring whoever we wanted to. I was saving your life, man. I couldn't bring you. You think I'm gonna bring you this gangster shit when you making shit like this straight out of literal Compton? You out there posing with a goddamn Final Fantasy sword and shit. yeah. Well, you think now? I almost contemplated bringing you, but then you made the mistake of sending me that brony shit that you like.
Well,
right
because I knew you were probably gonna do it yourself.
Whoa.
That's the problem.
Straight out of Ponyville, really? You were?
No, I was saving you work because you were probably gonna pull that up yourself anyway.
I wasn't gonna pull shit up. I was gonna actually take you to the movie until you brought it. And I said, motherfucker, you gonna die if I take you to the screening right here.
Well, what does the parental advisory say?
Friendship, magical content.
God damn it.
Man, we saved your life, man. Because you know what you would have done. Everybody would have been in there in the fucking lokes and the fucking, had all the gear on, dressed all in black.
Right.
And this motherfucker would have came in dressed like one of these fucking ponies and shit.
Yeah.
Friendship is magic. Wow.
Hey, at least you would have had a story out of it.